Let's get into it, yeah. Oh my god. What do you mean failed to load save data? Oh, okay. So I need to check my other characters real quick. Because I think that I've got items on my other characters. Yeah, see Graven Mass Talisman. I must have dropped that for myself at some point. Maybe that I went and got it. I'm just checking my alts to see if I gave any of them some stuff from my main, because I cannot remember. Are you having fun back there, good sir? Boom, boom. Just gonna check them all. Wow. Not a lot on him, but that's also fun. Orochimaru. Ooh, maybe this one. Hey. Raw. Leave me alone. Oh no! Okay, interesting. I'm hitting him pretty hard. Scatter view. Okay. So first we do aha. Aha. Then we go like this. And then we go quickly. Like this. Oh shit. Like this. Oh, get off of me, dingus. Dude, what? Why is my Spirit Ash not holding any aggro? Pain. Dude, come on. You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. This Mimic has ass cheeks. Oh, dee dee da. Okay. I forgot to buff. Oops. Crucible Wing. Aspects of Crucible Wing. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, Golden Vow. Black Flames Protection. Frickin'. Alright. That seems a little bit broken. I'm not gonna lie. That seems a little bit broken. Ugh. This guy is all pressure. Wow. Really? Do I just need a different... What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I need a friend. Maybe that's what I need. Haha. Dude, are you kidding? go. Dude, how are you so fucking fast? What do I do here? What the hell? So you have one move. Cool. That guy has one move. I'm getting some poop summons. Let me switch up a little bit. Damn, that's tight. You don't hear much game volume? Hold on. There we go. Is that a little bit better? I'm trying to match it with the levels on my voice, and I don't want the game volume to be clashing with my voice. This better not be the same guy. I don't think it is. I could have sworn I just summoned somebody. No. Alright, fine. Still give me a chance to change around some spells. Ah! Well, fuck it. Hello? Hello? Hey, how's it going? Oh my god, it is so good. It's crazy. It's not been out too long. Yeah, I fuck with it heavy. Well, you know, all it takes is time and practice. 100%. I wasn't... What's that? Mhm. Instead of hot dog? You want a big house? Or actually, I don't know how much houses are out, and I'm streaming, by the way, so keep it low key. Yeah. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So you're trying to do an over 10% down payment. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Right. 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 Mm-hmm. I'm listening. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, keep it simple. Oh, so you don't... Did you ask about it at all? Like, like, w- would you be cool with me making hot dogs? Right. I see. So noodles... Well, yeah, you could make some baller ramen. Yeah, I'm up there. Mm-hmm. Sure. Right. Sure. So get the little ones, the 9110s. They cook really fast. Yeah, you'll upgrade if they start buying more. I'm hearing you. I think you could simplify even further and just go only noodle. I mean, who doesn't love rice? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Bon Shao Kari, like they did at Fatien. Yeah. I'm right there with you. That's a great idea, because then you could easily hold off on, like, how you only have one walk, right? Right. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm I'm mostly just wondering what you're working with, because I'm wondering, like, all right, so if I were to do this, if I were to execute this somehow, I would recommend, like you said, par cooking and holding. But then outside of that, Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have a scale? Oh, then you're good to go. So you got through to Darla. Nice. What the fuck? That's so sick. Yeah, 100%. Well, mm-hmm. Interesting. I mean, honestly, your setup so far is super sick, and I'm actually kind of hyped at like how easy it is to do that. Dude, there's every possible hoop that you could think. Local government here is so convoluted. They want you to jump through every kind of hoop there is. The House of Tomorrow. Mm. Yeah, honestly, in New Orleans, I'm not so well versed, but I do know that there's just generalized corruption in Louisiana politics at large. Wow. That's so fucked, honestly. Well, yeah, obviously do what you love. You know what I mean? First and foremost. Mm. Mm. Right. Well, if you really want to make money, you got to go with something that everybody's going to eat. Well, I'll tell you what. If you do like a nice presentation, people will remember it forever. You go set up with your little noodles and order like or you know, there's a restaurant supply store around there somewhere, right? Go over there and see if you can get Chinese food to go boxes, the kind with the little wire top that fold up. Mm-hmm. Right. Dude, I love collabs. Yeah. I Well, I think it's absolutely worth a try. I could look into plane tickets and then take a couple days off, and if I could crash on your couch, that would make it easier for me. Let's get a round trip. Yeah, I don't mind. I'd have to I'd have to bring my dog with me. That's the only hang up right now. Yeah. Yeah, or could drive. Bro, that ain't shit. Yeah, dude, that's something that I do all the time. And when I say all the time, I mean like since like at least 2013, I've done cross country drives like pretty frequently. Well, it's also good because my highway miles are crazy, awesome, like really good. I have a diesel, but it's a Audi Q7. Yeah, well, it's gonna last me. You know, I'm trying to make it last. Nice. I own it, so I'm really trying to make the most of it. You know. Yeah, I had a Volkswagen Jetta for a long time, and I loved it. Audi is, I think it is German. Is Audi? I think it is because VW sells them as well. Yeah, it's a German company. It does sound like it's German. No, I've heard his name 100,000 times, and I've never met the guy. Oh. No, mine is like, mine is not like that. It's not a sport vehicle. It's a dadmobile. It's like 4-door. Um, yes, and it's turbo diesel. So, I'm getting the highway miles. Highway miles, which is what you want. But yeah, so you're gonna do noodles, and you're gonna prep. You're gonna do. That's my all-time favorite. I'm so biased whenever it comes to that. Well, those those I think you soak them in water like a minute or so prior to just frying them up because they're gonna be like, yeah, they're halfway crunchy anyway. They're supposed to be like crispy glass noodle. Do you have a little strainer to dip them in and out? You need to do a test run, like a straight up dry run, because there's gonna be there's gonna be variables once you get out there. Um, so I'm just gonna say flat out before you. With a line. What's wrong with cooking to order? Yeah, at least take orders. And I would say this is very important to note. No matter what you're fucking doing, if you have a group of people, take the group order all together. If you say, are you all together? Make sure you have because what's going to kill you in short orders is having like a family of 5 show up and you do one ticket at a time. That's what murders me at work. And I tell the girls all the time, I'm like, listen, if there's a group of people, get all their orders, put it in all together, and let them sort it out.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, say I've got like, it's actually line it up. I could take the whole line and say how many, and then 6 orders, whatever. They got 6 orders. Get me next time. That way you can just kind of. It's like a comic scale for like walk and shit. Like, all the words is good. So, it's just the push up and it's take 5 times more.
Precisely. And the main thing you just want to keep in mind is how many orders are we doing, how many portions do I have, and realistically, like, what's the most amount that I can do like in one go, because you don't want to fuck yourself there either.
Well, the good thing is, like, the way I think like this is like, you don't rush fast.
Right.
If you have a family in store,
Well, I'll take you no matter if they are your own.
maybe not as fast as it needs to be, but it's short amount of time.
Yeah. So, just for the time being, I would say figure those little things out, and most definitely, more important than anything else, do a dry run.
Yeah, it's maybe find some people. I'll just say, hey, people, come to this location.
Dude, I wanna go fly out there and check it out.
Well, maybe if it was like just a day or something, like this is assuming obviously you need to know what I'm doing or something. Like maybe find some watch dog for days.
Yeah, that's true. I could find a dog sitter for a day.
Because you don't want to stress out.
He honestly, he's been so good on like 5-6 hour trips already.
Well, that's true.
I do I do a lot of driving. Excuse me. I'm like congested today for some reason. But yeah, he's been on a 6-hour drive, and he's been on a 4-hour drive and a 3-hour drive. So he's been fairly okay with that shit. I've been really impressed with his ability. But I think that what are your other ideas besides the curry noodle? I would say, stick to one thing and then make it really well, and then just offer like 3 proteins or a combination, and price it out accordingly.
So just like
Yeah, and then switch it up. So, like, one week you have bone chow curry, the next week you have lo mein, and then so that way you're not getting bored. Young gun noodles? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like sort of that sort of traditional like Southeast Chinese Korean food shit where it's like lagan ma, garlic, Szechuan pepper.
Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, I want to try that.
So they look really simple to make. Have you ever watched the YouTube channel?
What's it called?
It's called Chinese Cooking Demystified. If you haven't, you got probably one of the best like Chinese cooking instruction. Basically, it's very new and to Beijing and his Chinese wife to make videos together about how to authentic Chinese food. Most of them are talk about like the outside is like fermented mustard wings and by it's like super accessible like Sichuan, but you can't just make do really impressive like you're talking about years imitation similar
Could you send me a link to that? Because I will check it out.
like it's, I watched it just for entertainment. The top reviews high quality.
Wow. And it's called Chinese cooking?
It's called Chinese Cooking Demystified.
Chinese cooking? Okay. Let me take a look, see. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You know what? You know what goes really hard? You can order it online. Look up Little Goat Chili Crunch. Are you... Do you know? Have you had? Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Okay, but... Dude... Yeah, yeah. Lao Gao Ma. A Lao Gao Ma noodle would be good too. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Have you ever made potato starch noodles? Yeah, okay. So look up Joshua Weissman potato noodles.
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
They're... Yes, dude. Super easy. So do that with Lao Gan Ma tossed, and then straight up make like a teriyaki chicken and dump it on top of that and call call it a day. Mm-hmm. I could see it being good. Go to the farmer's market, get some micro cilantro. Aw. Okay. That's something that I need to look into, actually, if I'm going to go out there and do a little pop-up with you. People selling bread? That is straight. That is. Have you ever heard Ken versus Con? Like the theory of Ken and Con? Okay. So I believe it's like a Japanese term. The Japanese have this terminology of like doing a repeated action over and over again and eventually becoming good at it. But then the opposite side of that is like, hold on, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna look it up. So the way that I learned how to make pita, this discussion is like basically how I started learning how to make pita. I worked in an Israeli restaurant for a little over a year, and the chef and I were like pretty tight. Like I brought him with me to that Michelin place that I worked. But he is the one who was like, you have to feel the process. So Ken and Con translate to seeing and feeling. Along your path, there are things you can learn by seeing through a clear, visible, structured, rational learning process. And other things you have to like intuitively feel. And the thing that I needed to intuitively feel in this particular case was a how to roll with two hands, how to roll pita with two hands. Because naturally, my hands did not want to do that, and it felt really weird. So that is when the con comes into play. So Ken, you can learn certain things like mixing the dough and getting it perfect. You know, there's just certain things that you can learn through seeing, but feeling has to be like an intuitive thing. And so that whenever it comes to croissants, it's absolutely a feeling thing at the end of the day. Bread in general is like really wonderful to like mess around with and learn. But yeah, that's a long spiel. Slap and fold. Well, you could probably get back into it. As a matter of fact, I think it would be a really good idea for you to incorporate bread into what you're doing out there. Right. Right. Why is it so crispy? It hurts my mouth when I chew it. Here's what we're gonna do. We can do... Whenever I go out there, we'll do a little pop-up. Cochinita pibil and a mushroom al pastor negro. Cochinita pibil is a slow roasted pork. I mean, have you seen... Fuck, what is that movie? Once Upon a Time in Mexico? Okay, so this is like... This is the thing that Johnny Depp kills every cook that makes the best one that he's ever had. So, Cochinita pibil. Now the thing is, whenever it's made authentically, it's usually like wrapped in banana leaf. I don't do that. We can cook it with like banana leaf in the braise or something like that, but it doesn't have to get too crazy. And then, yeah, it's usually like wrapped in a banana leaf and then slowly braised. This is like straight up Mexico City style shit. And then in the commercial kitchen, what we'll end up doing is we'll take, what's it called? We'll take the, like the Hobart mixer paddle attachment and then just shred the shit out of the pork, and then we're gonna pour like a ricotta rojo sauce into it once it's done cooking, so it's gonna get like a bunch of moisture. It's gonna be like kind of wet and sloppy, and similar to rillette, but here's the deal. I'm gonna make piada. I'm gonna make bread. We're gonna have piada. And this... Oh, sorry. I'm trying not to die real quick. So, in order for this to work, the piada is gonna work almost like it's like a soft bread. Imagine like pita, but like thicker. So we're gonna do the hollowing. It's definitely not a flatbread though. I should clarify. It's not a flatbread. It's like a bread. But consistency wise, like the texture is that of a fresh pita. It's very similar to a fresh pita. So we literally just kind of slice the top a little bit and then wiggle around the bread with our hands until there's room to stuff it. And you just grab some, like a spoon or some tweezers, and then you jam some cochinita or some al pastor negra with. And for the al pastor negra, we're gonna take like some vegetables and char them, and then we're gonna take like basically. I have the recipe. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. which is no, it's like Mexico City style, and we're doing tortas. So Recado Negro, we got dry chilies, red onions, shallots, garlic, and outside of that, we're gonna take those red onions and the shallots and the garlic, and we're gonna char them over some fire, and then mix them in a blender with some dried chilies. And then I have like a few things that I'm gonna do to, a little bit of black magic to drum it up with, and then that literally gets mixed with some like mushrooms. So we'll take mushrooms and put them on like a roasting rack and then torch them, or if we can like yakitori them or whatever, like put them on a grill. We just want them to be a little bit smoky, and then you cook them, or no, you don't cook them. You toss them with the negro, the Recado Negro sauce, and so that will just be plopped inside of the torta with some like vegan style refried beans, like straight up refried beans with a little bit of huitlacoche blended together in a Vitamix. Super savory. Yeah, the fungus that grows on corn. Dude, you can get huitlacoche in New Mexico. I guarantee it. Yeah. It's like the caviar of corn. It's just like full of umami, and that's like free real estate. That's like free and easy shit for you to like put in your refried beans to make them taste better. And that paired with some a really nice mixture of mushrooms, like shiitake, maitake. Apparently portobello mushrooms are not good for you, and you have to cook the fuck out of them. Do you know who Paul Stamets is? Paul Stamets is like a mushroom expert, and he basically said that there's stuff in mushrooms that is not good for you, and it's still getting sold. I mean, he would be whenever I say he's the expert, he's like the mushroom person, the go-to guy. I wonder if I can put lightning on this. Damn it, I can't. There's so few things that I can enchant with lightning. They have to have like specific properties. Okay, cool. What's that? Oh yeah, totally. I definitely want to get back into Galaxies. I actually logged in on all 3 accounts today. Got my login rewards. It's just been like I want to chew through all this content because you know me, I'm like really hyper focused. Okay. It's Kashik. I'm definitely down. Those are. I'll put it on the market. I still can't believe I found like 5 robot arms for sale for like 100 a piece. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that shit's hard. 3? That's fucking impressive. Oh. Yeah, I've seen him in the VC. I haven't talked to him yet. During British people time. Squad leader commando. I gotta unlearn like medic with Jesco. I'm realizing now that I need as much armor as I can possibly get, and that innate armor from Terrascasi is not going to be good enough. Really? I thought Like had a TKM. PvE tank?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him much about. He's kind of like. I feel like he's sort of getting off on me or something. I've been thinking about it the other day.
Like he misses it?
No, it's just like it's difficult for me to get into since it's so fear-based. Like what's going on? They set meta
Right.
really do anything reliable. But you can have fun, but you're probably going to get your ass rolled.
Fair.
I don't know, that's kind of what I was thinking right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What is even the point of being a Force Ghost? The most imbalanced character? Yeah. What?
do that by yourself. It's just like,
I see. Yeah. 100%. Whatever he wants. Yeah. That's... It's like, I can't believe people are still playing this kind of shit. No, that's... Yeah, we're not getting wiped. Hell no. Oh my god. Did I just kill myself? No, I'm good. I'm definitely going to be sticking around, but the thing is, the game's not going to get wiped. Flat out. Point blank period. The game's not going to get wiped. Yeah. I understand the logic of why someone want to wipe, but it's at best a chaotic idea, because so many people invested so much time and energy into being the gods that they are that they deserve it. I played the Division 2 for 5 years on and off, not even straight. And I can go into the Dark Zone and be one of the elite players that can survive and kill other players. And then there's like, I'm just a demigod. There's full-on gods that whenever they come into the server, everybody gets wiped. And you feel lucky that you can kill one of them. If you and your team of 4 people can kill one of them, then you feel good. And it's not a big deal. That's how games should be. There should be some sort of elite flow to the game. Yeah. It's just how it should be. Yeah, exactly. I think that the point of a server wipe is to bring all the gods to their knees. That is the only thing. That is the only point. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is exactly my take as well. Like, this is all some people have, and if you take that away from them, I mean,
The only thing you really be doing, like, is like shake up social hierarchy, right? Like I guess that goes back to what you're saying, take down the gods. Like, you know, you're just like guilt, just disappear, just power. Whatever the fuck a senator is on this server, probably
Is that what they're doing? They're like, the, wow.
They're different chat channels in the main Discord. We have graphics, it's good service. They're just like people see videos, always want to vibe with
Well, if we bring enough attention to it, maybe something could happen, potentially. But like the the community for this game, like the YouTube community for this game, is like some people are like serious, and then like the best PvP clan in the game are trolls. All they're all Imperial. Like look up Death, SWG Death. So, this guy straight up just makes fun of other people's YouTube videos, and he's like, "This is me stomping this guy who gave you the tutorial on how to be good at PvP." That's just like a bare bones example of what I'm talking about. And he's funny, and I like it. And I reached out to Telrain, who is like a major PvPer. I've reached out to Telrain because I want, just flat out, I want to collaborate with him on SWG shit. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I also did not email him. I just messaged him in a YouTube comment, so. The ghost of Tatooine. Well, I mean, I feel like it's good for people to wonder where I am and miss me anyway. Because whenever I come back, you know, people will be happy to see me. Yeah, people are like, where'd that guy go that helps organize shit? Incredible. He does tend to do that. I go into the main VC when I'm feeling social, and I'll just chat people up, like, how's it going? What are you guys working on? Is there anything I can help with? So on and so forth. But most of the time, it's just like, you know, I go over there to help them organize shit. I post it in the game chat, like, if anyone is interested, and What's going on, Andreas? Welcome to the chat. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Hornset Grandum. I think I got locked from their quest line. Yeah. Yeah. I got locked from their quest line. Damn.
What's built in?
It's an entire new game, pretty much.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's got
I can,
so much.
I can let you go so you can focus and get back to your stream.
Nah, dude, we're hanging out. Unless you want to just, you know.
Because we're playing lots of this.
Nah, we're just hanging out, having a conversation. I'm good, man. I've been working on this build since last night. I ran around. I've been grinding all the stuff for it. So I'll tell you about it. Hold on. I gotta put the helmet back on. So I got these pieces of gear. Each one makes it to where you do more damage to foes, but it greatly increases your damage taken. So you're like a glass cannon. And then I have something called Millicent's Prosthesis. Boosts your dexterity, raises attack power with successive attacks. Claw Talisman enhances your jump attacks. Winged Sword Insignia raises attack power with successive attacks. And Smithing Talisman enhances weapon throwing attacks. Then I have a chest piece called the Raptor Black Feathers, which strengthens your jump attacks, just like the Claw Talisman. So everything I have leans into successive attacks and jumping attacks. I'm using something called the Sacred Smith Script Daggers, which naturally have a throwing ability. So I'm throwing 2 daggers at a time. And so whenever I jump, it throws 2 daggers and they're more accurate. So I'm jumping, throwing 2 daggers, jumping, throwing 2 daggers. And then as I start throwing them, a red aura appears around my body, which shows that I'm starting to get the buff. Now, the more attacks I do, the higher the buff goes. Does that make sense?
Yes. So it's like you say you
Yeah, as I'm spamming. And then I have just some like regular spells to play keep away with. If anybody gets too close to me. And then I have like another ability that I put on the daggers that basically makes me fly up in the air with some wings. Like I fly backwards up in the air and then I do a dash attack through the enemy.
sick.
Yeah. So far, Andreas has said, okay, yes. Well, thank you for coming to my chat. Do you have any questions, or are you just gonna say okay, yes? What's going on, Andreas? How's your day going? Debaffs? What is debaffs? No, that's not English. That cannot be English. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I have to get out of this. You did? From the Riot Trail. Worth? Oh, what? That's like a rare chance, right? It's like 1 in, what, 20? That's cool. New cosmetic? Oh, yeah. Really? I didn't know that. Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'm trying to see what I can do. If I get different orientation, or I can take off all this shit, cosmetic legs,
Oh man, Google Google heard me talking about SWG because I just got a notification from Google Chrome talking about SWG. And why else would? Why? Yeah, he's a great tank. It's his fault. Oh, dude. I want to do PvP so bad, and Jesco's gonna be my PvP character for sure. But I have to go full fencer or something. Well, first of all, I'm only level freaking 70. The guy in the CBD clan gave me this build. I followed it to the T, but I'm also not good. So I need more tools at my disposal in order to be successful. I need to be level 80, and I need to also just have 2 masteries, so I'm gonna go Terraskasi Fencer, or maybe Smuggler for the armor. But I want Terraskasi Master because I want the speedy legs. I want... Jesco's whole deal is being fast as fuck, and I've got like 3 separate run abilities with TKM. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with just being a menace. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have. I have a sniper rifle that shoots like lightning stuff too. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the itch to play now. The only thing that I'm trying to do right here is figure out what the hell is in this prayer room. I got a prayer room key. Let me see what's in it. I'll just look it up. I have the wiki for the game. I'm definitely down. The arm? Yeah, I'm game. I'm legit so confused. Like, I've been looking around for this prayer room everywhere. I found a storeroom with a quest giver that I cannot talk to because I'm locked out. So part of the problem that I'm having with the DLC is that I'm going to have to New Game Plus it. Yeah. Yeah, because I killed some enemies a little bit quicker than I should have. So the path that I took was fairly linear, and it was sort of accidentally linear. And the natural path of the game is a little bit harder to discern, because the pathing, the way the pathing is, it's like, it's not intuitive. I have to go left to go right. In certain contexts, I have to go east to get west. And so the map, there's map fragments all over the map. And I spent like 3 hours one day traveling around this area where the map fragment's supposed to be. And I have a waypoint on it so I can see where it is. There's a beam shining down on it, just like in, you know, just like the waypoints in SWG. And I'm like, how the fuck do I get down there? And so I've been like, I was like circling it and exploring and finding new things. And then I look. Okay, thanks for coming in, Andreas. Andreas said, I'm bad in English, try bleed, but he spelled try bleed T-R-E-I-B-L-I-E-D. And then he said bye. Well, thank you for watching for so long. If your English isn't that good, then I really appreciate you for just hanging out for as long as you did. Where is the fucking prayer room? Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something. Something to do with, oh, yeah. So, am I still talking to you? Okay, Discord gave me a weird notification. It said I've just been connected. I'm like, I've been connected this whole time, bitch. What are you talking about? But yeah, it's like spawn at this side of Grace, and then you have to go west, and you have to go underneath a cave, past some enemies, and do this whole convoluted song and dance, go down a waterfall, jump down these like rocks, and then you finally go west. It's like you go northeasterly. You go northeasterly for like a long while before you can finally go west into the right area. I was like, and so that's how I ended up, like, I got to the final boss while I was probably about halfway through the real content of the game. So once I got to the final boss and I realized that was the final boss, I was like, okay, I need to hang back. I need to do something else for a minute. And so that's when, because I was playing blind, I was like, I'm going to pull up the wiki now and actually, like, find stuff. I'm going to look up the weapons that I can get that I want to use, and the abilities that I can get that I want to use, because I'm locked out of a bunch of stuff until I go to New Game Plus. And hopefully it's not too much of a hassle to get into New Game Plus. But yeah, they made it very secretive. Like, everything in are you fucking kidding me? The same guy has killed me 3 times. Everything that I've gotten into, like, naturally finding is like me running against the border of something for a long time, and then I just randomly come across like a dungeon or a cave, and then that cave will, like, when you beat the boss of that cave, it exits into like a whole new map area. It's like, how much game is there? Holy shit. There's way more game than you would think, and like, that's why I like it. That's why I come back to it. Even the base game, it's multiple layers of like holy shit amounts of stuff to do, which I did not have a job when Elden Ring came out, and I spent, I shit you not, a near 10 to 12 hours a day playing it. So once I hit like 300 hours, I had all the spells, all the swords that I wanted, all the cosmetics, beaten all the dungeon bosses. I was like, finally, I'm done with Elden Ring. I can go play something else. And so now I've been bitten by that similar bug with the DLC, but I'm not going to go as hard as I did. Although I have done some 8 to 11 hour streams in this game. I'm not going to lie. But I did the same thing with SWG. I got the same amount of love for every game that I play. I go hard. I mean, that's how I do everything. Like I told you about how I spent like 3 months researching that Hainan chicken thing. I was like, man, I gotta make this shit. Oh, speaking of cooking, were there any other ideas you had besides like noodles? You fuck with soup at all? Yeah, and some like chopped salads for summertime would be good. I like the idea of doing like scoopable cold plates with crackers. Just like regular ass saltines, chicken, salad, egg, salad, pimento cheese. I bet you they don't have good pimento cheese out there, and I can give you a solid recipe. Exactly. Oh my god, that would go crazy. See, you're already fucking thinking ahead. Like a pimento? Yeah, New Mexico red chili. Spreadable cheese. People would go for that for sure. You should absolutely do that. Pimento cheese, grilled cheese? Now we're fucking talking, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I did commissary kitchen stuff before. I was helping this catering company called Pot Liquor whenever I was living in Oakland. I would go do their thing, and they would literally just rent out this space, and they always had the same space. It was really cool. And then there was a full-on restaurant there too. I was really impressed by that. They had this you could like bounce around. There's a guy who made all sorts of fucking bagels, which was super sick. Like, just depending on... No, it's just straight up catering, so it's not like it's not a restaurant at all. It's just a little commercial kitchen set up to like knock out the shit that you need to knock out, and then you bring your staff to do whatever else is necessary on site. Alright. Quitting the game, closing the stream, switching SWG.